Hey everybody, it's Ben reminding you that I can only do my videos with your support. So please sponsor me for $5 a month at patreon.com/BenZookPremium. You're gonna love it. You get rewards and exclusive, raunchier, edgier bonus content that only my Patreon supporters get to see. Thank you. I love you. Hi there, welcome to Eye on the Desert, the show where I interview people and go to significant places all around here in the beautiful Coachella Valley and Palm Springs and other desert cities. Now on today's show, I've got an incredible guest, okay? It's artist, photographer, actor, my goodness, he's got all sorts of things that he does. Mr. Kevin West. Kevin, how are you today?
I'm happy to be here. Thrilled,
well,
even.
I'm so thrilled to have you here, Kevin. Now, Kevin, we are here at our friend Joe and Ben's house at the Cathedral Canyon Country Club. But I'm sure it pales in comparison to the places you've been. This guy's been all over the place. I'm telling you, he gets in his car and he just drives. You just drive all over the place. Now tell my guests about your adventures here in the California and all the places you go all across the country, don't you?
Yes, I've been all over the country in the last 2 years. Yeah, big circles around the country.
Well, tell them where did you go? We want to hear. Tell us about your trips.
Where to even start? In 2017, I went on a trip that was supposed to be a family history trip, and it ended up being a sort of a photographic trip. I started taking photos, and then I realized, I like taking photos, and I'm, pretty good at it, I think. And
he's very good at it, because we're going to show you some of his photos and his book that he has coming out. And he's an amazing photographer. Now, before you go into the trip, how did you learn how to take photographs?
I think there's a picture of me my mom has of me with an Instamatic, literally by Calico Ghost Town in California. We lived in Las Vegas. And I was taking photos like when I was young. I just loved just taking photos and doing that. So it kind of goes way back. And then I went to a film school in Los Angeles after my university time in North Carolina. So
wow, so you studied film.
I did filmmaking.
And so so you're very good with visual things.
I like visuals
and Polaroids. So
Polaroid?
you take Polaroids.
I do have a Polaroid in here that's kind of gnarly, and yeah, I like Polaroids.
Well, I'm sure you took other kinds of Polaroids too back in the day, but we won't talk about that because I
do have some of those. Do you want to see those?
No, we're focusing on the nature here.
Okay.
Yeah, not the other
but
stuff.
That's kind of nature if you think about it.
Well, it might be. Okay. Now, tell us. So you went on this trip. Where do you think, if you had to tell my viewers your favorite places to go in the beautiful United States, where would you tell them to go?
Well, number one is Death Valley. It's just sensational, very quiet, remote, peaceful, and then I think probably Monument Valley.
Are there any roller coasters there?
There are no roller coasters or Starbucks.
There's no amusement parks.
There's none of that.
Just know that you're gonna see, right. You're gonna see some amazing
nature,
things, but there's no amusement parks.
No amusement parks.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes you'll see like a trailer and they look like they're doing some crazy things, like they're parked and doing stuff. So maybe that's kind of amusement.
Now, is Death Valley, the Monument Valley, is that where they filmed that movie with Bette Midler and Shelley Long? And they're out on some sort of cliff.
Yeah, I think
and they're doing some sort of valley. I love that movie. If you ever get a chance to see it, it's called like Outrageous Fortune or something. But the climax takes place on those big old monuments.
I think it does.
Okay, now
did they eventually die?
No. Shelley Long and Bette Midler, they're the stars of the movie, Kevin. They're not gonna die. All right, now let's see some of your photos. Do you have photos from Monument Valley?
Yeah,
or
this one
near
right
there.
Here, actually.
So, okay, these are from some of his trips. He's a very.
But it's also in the book. This one's in the book.
Okay, this is in the book. Now tell us about this photograph.
This photograph? Literally, I'm driving near this, and the sun is setting, and then it's almost like a light goes on. It kind of just starts to hit it, and I start running to it to make sure I get a photo.
This is beautiful. It also looks like that thing in Australia, that Ayers Rock, sort of. A little bit, but
I don't know much about that.
It's sort of it's another thing that's like this, but that is beautiful. What's the name of that thing?
It does have an. It's called the Mitten, something like that. I forgot which one it is.
It
There's
also
three.
could. It also looks like a giant nipple. Don't you think, people? It kind of looks like if you turn it this way, it's sort of like a giant nipple. But oh my God, it's a beautiful photograph, Kevin. Now
Thank you.
show some other photographs.
Okay.
From your trips.
Some more desert. Sequoia.
I love that.
I mean, I'm sorry. What you call it?
A saguaro.
National Park.
That's a beautiful. Now, aren't they really old? How old are those cacti?
Those actually aren't as old. Oh no, those are old. It's the Joshua tree that's kind of young. Those are really old.
They're really old.
Yeah, like
they're
100,
like hundreds
200.
of years
Yeah,
old.
yeah, yeah.
They've been around longer than me, and I'm really old. Okay, so now what is that? Tell us about that.
This is up in. This is Sequoia.
So those are. Oh my God, are you in a tree?
I'm just outside. I don't know. I'm looking through some fog down a.
Oh, that's what it
mountainside.
is. It's the fog that makes it
Yeah.
mysterious.
It was one of those days where, and it happens when I'm traveling because I sleep in my truck and do all that kind of camping.
Okay,
thing.
you got to tell him about that. Now he's got his Toyota. What's it called?
Land Cruiser.
Land Cruiser. He has got it decked out. He's got like an oven in there and like a dishwasher. And what else do you have? A trash compactor. He's
And
got
a
everything in
spa,
this
A
thing.
spa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But seriously, tell him how do you? So you don't have to stay in a motel.
I don't know. I do sometimes. I have to take a shower, or I need to sleep in a bed.
But I think it's pretty cool. He just travels around the country and takes beautiful photographs, and he don't have to get no motel or nothing because he can just stay right in his Toyota. What's it called? Land Cruiser.
Land Cruiser.
He just can stay in there, and he just says "fuck you" to the hotel chains.
That's
right?
exactly what I say. Fuck you. Yeah.
That's right.
And a Chick-fil-A.
Now, how many times have
Fuck you, Chick-fil-A.
Exactly. Now, how many times have you traveled around the country taking your photos?
The last 2 years, I guess 2 big circular trips.
Two
yeah.
big circular trips,
Yeah.
and then it's all come together with all your photographs into this new book. Now, tell everybody about this. Look at this new book. It's beautiful. It's called Near Death Valley. Now, oh my God, look at that. Look at this guy. Okay, he's jumping in some cold water there. Now, tell us about this photograph, Kevin.
I dared this guy to jump off this iceberg into this glacier water, and he said yes. I said...
And did you know him?
I did not know him, but he was doing something near there, swimming or wading in, and I said, well, if you jump off of it, I'll put you in the book. I was joking. There was no book planned.
And he just did it, no pay, nothing. He's just like, I'll
As a
jump
dare.
in. I'll jump in this
Literally
cold.
as a dare.
That's something else. I love
Yeah.
it. Look at this kid. Has he gotten a copy of the book?
Oh, totally. Yeah.
He's excited about it.
He's very excited.
Well,
he
he
put it on
should
his
be.
Instagram page.
He should be.
he's
Now,
excited.
will you hold the book and start showing my viewers some of your favorite photographs in the book? Because you all need to buy this book. Now, this book is available to buy now?
Yeah.
Okay.
On my website.
Okay, it's you buy it at Kevin's website. I'm going to put the website on the screen. It's what is it? Photo by Kevin West. Mm-hmm. That's his website, and you can buy this beautiful book. Now tell us about what's going on here.
I have stories for every book, and they're a little bit. They can be raunchy and funny, sad, happy. They're all over the place. But it's sort of more personal about my life.
So it's not it's just not just the photograph. You actually talk about.
There's a story for every photo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you write the stories, or
do,
just
yeah.
all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Mm-hmm. So you sort of tell people how it came about, right? Look I want them to see this.
Some
now,
of
what
them-
the hell's going on? That is amazing. What is that?
That's a tunnel.
In a highway?
It is, but for some reason, when I took the photo and I tried to, it came out. It looked like fire.
I think it's amazing. It also could look like the gateway to hell.
It could, yeah.
Look at it. It's like fire and stuff. But no, I get what it is.
So the story is about.
yeah.
I call it the Bat Cave because the story is Alfred talking about his relationship with Batman, and then it ends up a little bit bad. But I think the viewers will like it.
That's awesome. Now, okay, that's pretty. Look at those are ballerinas.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what the heck is that? Is that a house?
Out in nowhere. I don't know. There's a story about it. You'll have to get it.
It kind of looks like it might be a tribute, like a Look at that. That looks sort of like Gone with the Wind a little bit. 12 Oaks, but thicker. You know me. I like wildlife.
That's the one. Yeah.
Tell us about the wildlife. Did you see any mountain lions or anything like that when you were on the road?
No, I saw a black panther though, just for a moment, and that's apparently a rarity.
A Black
It was like
Panther.
a panther, like one of those things. I don't know. It was in Northern California. Maybe Black Panthers in the East, but it was one of those things that you're not supposed to see. Like they do not come out and show themselves.
Now, Kevin, when you saw that Black Panther, was it ready to pounce?
It was running away from me, Ben. I think
It wasn't like sitting there just waiting.
it wasn't. It was going to
and looking at you, and then seeing you like, oh, I'm gonna eat him.
Yeah, it was Ben. Yeah, it was.
Because
it
that was.
it was
I'm sorry.
completely-
That
It's
would
completely
scare
about the
me.
pounce. That would scare you?
Sometimes my house cat scares me because he looks at me like I'm gonna eat you. So I can't even imagine seeing a Black Panther, and I'd be like, "Get me out of here, Lord Jesus, get me out of here." All right, now Kevin, what do you have planned for the future? You've done this book, which you can buy at his website. Go there right now and buy it. And look at this. Now, who's that guy?
I don't know.
Okay, it's him. I didn't know who it was at first because the brim of the hat's coming down, and I'm like, it's sort of like a masquerade, but like, who is that person? It's him, and he's got some scruff.
I have a question though. It's like in your world, I'm not a bear. What do you call that guy?
I think that's sort of like I don't know, I call you a Clooney. He's called, in the gay community, a Clooney is the guy who has sort of the gray stubble, and he's trying to look like George Clooney, but he ain't George Clooney. But we call him George Clooney. So you're a Clooney. All right. Now, are you going to do another book, Kevin? What other trips are you taking?
I do. I'm going on a trip, actually leaving tomorrow, back to Death Valley.
Back to
And I've
Death
got another
Valley.
book planned.
So is the book going to be called Back to Death Valley?
No, it's not.
Because I think that would be a good title. I think I just came
Thank
up
you
with a
for giving
really
me
good
that.
title
Thank
for that.
you.
Back to Death Valley by Kevin West. Photo by Kevin West.
It's not. Yeah, it's not the title.
All right, Kevin, you've been a delightful guest. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for having me, Ben.
Thank you for your photographs. Thank you for your stories. And once again, go to Kevin's
your name
website.
again? What's your name again?
Hunter.
Hunter. Thank you for having me, Hunter.
Photobykevinwest.com, correct?
Uh-huh.
All right. We look forward to seeing more of your photos and more of your books in the future, Kevin. All right. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Hey everybody, I'm Ben Zook. Hey, do me a favor, please hit that thumbs up like button, and please click on my face to subscribe so that you get all of my videos whenever I post them on YouTube. Hey, and please consider sponsoring me on the Patreon platform. Just go to patreon.com/BenZookPremium right now, and for just $5 a month, the price of a cup of coffee, you get exclusive bonus episodes of all my shows every week. Yeah, that aren't available on YouTube. You also get exclusive bonus content that only my Patreon supporters get to see, like comedy shorts and bloopers and outtakes and behind the scenes footage and more. You know, I produce this channel all by myself, and that takes money. It takes money for production costs, for wardrobe. My wig budget alone is astronomical, and Patreon is a great way for you to support the content that you love on a monthly basis and get terrific perks and rewards in the process. Hey guys, thank you so much for your support. I love you, and I really can't thank you enough. Ben Zook has his very own TV channel.